Hello and welcome to a beautiful afternoon here at CARE. We have been planning something new here and we are so excited to tell you about this new project and how you can help. Oh my goodness! So we are sitting here with the kids. It's 4 young tigers. They're all almost 2 years old. We have Con, Leon, Kona, and Kel, and they are absolutely wonderful. So we took these guys in when they were super young, and it's been so wonderful to watch them get older and grow up and thrive and get healthy and strong and know that we're going to provide them a home for the rest of their lives. And taking in young animals and providing that kind of lifetime care is so amazing and so important to us. But something that often gets overlooked and something that is incredibly important to us is the care that we provide to the animals that are older, to animals that have special needs and need special accommodations to really thrive. Allie and her brother Archie, way in the back there, they are at the opposite end of the age spectrum. They're both 19 years old, which means that they are at really advanced ages for tigers. So at their age, not only do they not get around as well as they used to, but they are more prone to injuries and illnesses. Plus, the extreme weather that we get here, especially during our hot summers, can be really dangerous for them. So in cases like Allie and Archie's, where they're getting older, they're just more at risk, that is where our special care units come in. Now, you may ask, what is a special care unit? Well, this is a special care unit. Glass French doors for natural sunlight, access to the outside, but we can drop that gate and lock them in if we need to. It's super easy for a veterinarian to get in here if they need to do any procedures. Plus there's a bed, so if any of our keepers, staff, volunteers need to stay for observation purposes, they can. Plus the wonderful AC and heat, which keeps it climate controlled and keeps them comfortable and protected from the elements. And this is what we want for all of our senior and special needs animals. Over the years, you've helped us build several other special care units. Now these guys, Arali and Zubiri, they may not look like they need a whole lot of special care, and they don't right now. They're super healthy, they're super strong. But when they were little, they were diagnosed with something called wobbler syndrome. First of all, we made sure in their enclosure that they didn't have anything tall that they could jump off of and hurt themselves, but they also really needed access to a climate-controlled indoor enclosure that would also allow us to observe them very carefully if we needed to. Okay, these guys hit the lottery when they got this special care unit. They have this whole indoor area, access to the outside. We fill it with hay and turn on the heat in the winter. Right now it has the AC running. It has plenty of access if we need to come in here, observe them, provide any medical care. Plus, volunteers and staff can sleep in here. They can observe these guys if they want to. Plus, these big boys get access to a big screen TV. Don't tell anybody, but their favorite is cartoons. This little guy is Goliath. He is a very, hey, there's no grabbing. He is a very hearing and sight impaired bobcat that we just recently took in. Because of his unique special needs, we gave him a special care unit that is pretty darn fancy. He gets a very nice bed with pillows and blankets and stuffed animals, and of course, the ever important AC and heating. So he is always very comfortable. Godzilla here, he's got a special care unit too, and so do the lemurs. And we've been able to do all of this because of your support. We are so proud of the individualized care that we can provide here for our animals, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. So we are asking for your help one more time because we want to build some more special care units. And this time it won't just be for 1, not just 2, but 5 cats. Selena here is 21 years old, and she's the one that we've really been wanting to build a special care unit for a while. But we figured out a way to do it where we could actually make it work for more cats than just Selena. This is Luca, and him and his brothers JP and Jakey are 15 years old. Now, they're getting to a point where they're old enough that they really shouldn't be jumping off a platform that high. So we plan on moving them so that they can not only get a little bit of a safer space, but also get an indoor enclosure, because they are also getting to the age where they're gonna need a little bit more of that extra care. Last but not least is Noel. Now, Noel is not that old yet. She's only 10 years old, but she's right here in the same spot with the other enclosures. So it'll actually be easier to add it all on now than try to add it on later. And as she gets older, she can definitely use this space. Plus, even at her age, I'm sure she'll appreciate the AC during the hot summer. Heidi, our wonderful founder and executive director, is going to, with the assistance of Selena, is going to tell you what this building project, what these special care units are going to be like.
Originally, the thought was to just have something for our oldest tiger here, Selena, who is 21 and a half years old now. But the idea now is to connect this very large enclosure and that very large enclosure together with this large building. The building will start at that fence, come through here. This will all be concrete over to that wall, 8 to 10 feet tall on the back. It will have a keeper area in the front, again, just like Allie and Archie's, and also French doors across the front, so they'll continue to have natural light inside. The enclosures will have an entryway from both sides into the middle, and then Selena will have this middle section divided by walls. They won't be able to see each other. So each one of them will have their own heated, air-conditioned, and love-filled rooms.
So how important is this for cats like Selena and other cats?
Like Allie and Archie.
Like Allie and Archie.
And the many others.
Yeah.
Our original thought, we've gone through many, our ideas have gone through many metamorphoses on how to care for geriatric animals, which, not to toot our own horn, but CARE is really known for their care of geriatric animals and the special care that we give to them. So if we built a big medical center where the animals can be moved to that medical center, it doesn't provide them with every single day comfort. So the thought is let's build these individual units onto their enclosures where they get the comfort and special care that they will have from a veterinarian area, that they'll have it every day, all throughout the 100-degree summers, and like last winter, even maybe possibly through a sub-zero winter day, which hopefully we won't see that again for a long time. And then the really awesome thing about it is they get to stay in their enclosure that they're used to. Big cats don't like to get moved from one space to another. They're creatures of habit, and they like their own space. I think of it a lot as a person that grows older. When I grow older, I don't want to be put in an old folks home. My children, please don't put me in an old folks home. I want to stay at home. So I think that they're used to their enclosures. They want to stay at home. So this special, amazing care center here will allow for 5 cats to be able to stay at home and have all the comforts that they deserve.
So we are gonna wrap up with Cassie here in her very own special care unit, our vet center, and ask you to give whatever you can to this project so we can make sure that we are continuing to provide the absolute best care we can to the animals here. That is Cassie's thank you purr. Derek, any last words?
Yeah, Cassie, you better not squeak.